Hello guys, how are you? We are back here with the nut farm, the nut plantation, whatever we're going to call it. I've got the 5 different types of nuts all lined up there, looking nice. They're nice, neat little soldiers. Now I do have these that are an event thing, which hand out diamonds. So there is a legitimate, idea that I could put them in the diamond part of, my diamond garden, what I'm calling the herb garden. But I'm thinking, you know what? I don't think so. I think I want them here. Now, what I've done, I've got these 5 there. We've left a little space to pretty up that area, and I'm probably going to keep everything very low growing there because we do have all this height around this. I'm going to put something over on this side over here as well, like that. We're going to leave more space and then add more trees. But right now, I want to build the nut plantation. So I'm going to take I think I'm going to keep these. I wasn't going to, but it had occurred to me that if I made them sort of part of the backdrop, they're not going to fit in that row because, well, they don't. That's why they don't. I love it when I feel intelligent. They're not going to fit there because they don't. I'm so good at this stuff. Okay, I'm just going to shut up now. I'm going to move these here. Yes, I am. So I can have 25. I have one less than that or something, whatever. And actually, what do I have? These are event trees, right? That was the which ones? Oh, I forgot about the pistachios. Has a pistachio. Okay, you know what? Well, hecky darn. I was thinking I could do something like so. It's just sort of a backdrop for, oh, see, and then that one gets all wonky. All right, so I take you and put you back here like that, and it leaves me a room for the path, which is handy, actually, and then I get rid of you. And we will get our pretty pink ones, which are lovely little beasties. Now, why do I not only have this many? We'll see. And these are a diamond bearing nut tree as well. So we're gonna, oh, I did a boo-boo. Blimey, I did it wrong. Okay, if I'm gonna do what I wanted to do, it's not gonna work. So, and these are the chestnut trees. What do the chestnuts give me? How many? Where are they? Hazel, pistachio. Why are they just not here in front? Where are the chestnut trees? Maybe because I have the maximum amount? Yes. I can have 36 of those for whatever. You know what? We're going to do it this way. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not planting these for diamond production anyway. I did in the early days of the farm because I could. And they were a way that I didn't have to spend gold, or if I'm spending gold, they weren't a lot. And it gave me instant access to some diamonds, but it wasn't because I and I need 6 more of these. Can I do 6 more of these? I can do 5 more of these. What is going on here? Okay, the pistachio are giving me how many? Where be the pistachio plants, guys? They're strain. This one, I get 24 out of 25. Okay. And then the flowering cherry has 25 out of 25. Excuse me. So what is there a gap I've missed? I don't get it. Okay, let me do a thing. Yeah, I could sit and count, or I could do this. If I go like that, this counts for me. There's 9. That's 20, 18. And that's 24 because it's not a full row. But everything looks even there, doesn't it? So here should be 9, 18, 23. I thought it said 25. Maybe, you know what? I might have a couple. You know what? I bet you I've got a couple sitting somewhere else. Blimey. Okay, so that means I wonder where they are. I probably have 2 of them sitting somewhere else. Oh, I bet you I put them in for decoration. Remember I was talking about putting them in? They sit right here beside this pond. Therein lies the problem. So, sweetheart, you're coming with... Actually, you know what? I know it's not empty. Let's just get rid of you, because I will replant something here right away. What are we going to put here? We've got that one beautiful pink tree, but I can't leave the other just hanging there like that. That will make me nuts. So, you know what? We'll just go ahead. I've got the pine around here. We will do... Or no, we need a weeping willow next to the pond. 'Tis a perfect thing. There we go. Now my little nut farm will function. That is what is going wrong. Oops, that's not a nut. Neither is that. Oddly enough. This one. I need one more there. Okay, now we have a little alcove, and we're going to build a little house something in here. Now, I'm not using the proper housing, because then I'd be running around like for tickets all over the place like I did on the farm that I ended up recycling for this very reason. So this is not going to go. Oh gosh, excuse me. So rustic, I think we used these, I believe, on the tulip place. So we could go with, a nice little prefab. It's brown. That one always feels like red to me, but it's brown, I guess. Or you know what? I'm going with the little thatched cabin here. So we're going to put one here. And actually, see, I wish I could make this look like it was all in one house. I wish they would let me overlap things so we could combine them. Wouldn't that be epic? If we could just like slide that over and make it look like one long building, it would be so much nicer. So if you're coming down the road, it'll be over here. You'll be crossing the bridge to get to the wee place. So we need a sign right here, or a series of signs right here. How many do we want to do? I don't know. But we need signs. We're not... I mean, you could kind of do that to say it's pointing, but then it'll look like you're going past the bridge instead of onto the bridge. So I don't think I'm going to do that. We could have different varieties of nuts here. We can only put 4 of them if we fit them in here, but that's kind of fun, and it'll make it more noticeable. We'll just pick the ones that look the most different. Gosh, excuse me, guys. I've been recording all day and I'm losing my voice again. I'm gonna have to shut up. I have to stream soon. So these are... Those never look like nuts to me. They look weird. Let's go with a big walnut, because everybody knows what walnuts look like. We got to have pecans in here because I like them. Fish, aminals, okay. Oh, these are nice, and that's a very different looking picture, so that makes it good. And then peanuts are kind of nuts, but this is a plantation. This is not a field crop kind of place, so we're not going to go with that. I like the almonds because, again, it's a very different look, but we still have to find the pecans because they're my favorite. Oh God, I love pecans. Chocolate, dark chocolate and pecan are just... Although these look very different, and see, this is tough now. So we have that one and that one. These look very different. That looks different. That looks quite different. What do the almonds look like? Do we not have almonds in here? And why would I not have almonds in here? I mean, seriously. Oh, I do. What do we have? I wish it were daytime. Why do we have night? So that's a walnut. That's a cute picture. We've got the almonds already. So what do we want in here? Something that looks very different. Just for, variety and prettiness. Well, I mean, those have 3. That's a thing. That makes it very different from everything else. One supposes. I'm kind of leaning toward that. These are small. You know what? I'm leaning to we'll go with that. That'll be fine. So look, we have the little, you know, when you're driving by, or if the train ends up being by here, you will immediately notice that, oh, look, there's nuts everywhere. I'm so excited. Let's stop and buy nuts. This is so good. It's a thing. And do I want these behind everything? I'm not really feeling it. But in that, how does that look up close? Get off your... Well, they kind of look like they're intertwined, which isn't bad, actually. You know what? That's kind of cute. I'm going to leave that. So I'll probably end up with a road. No, I'm sure I'll end up with a road across here. I wanted to make, you know, these lines, these rows of trees longer, but it's obviously not going to work in most places. So can that idea and move on, right? Come on. There. Come on. Come on, you can do it. This way. Oh, seriously? Thank you. Whew. I'm glad we got that sorted out. I'm not going to go too far with this because I might still be running a railroad track down the front here, and I'll have to connect things up. So this is me sketching again, folks. So we're going to come across here. That's a good thing. I'm thinking we add those lights wherever those lights may be. Wrong way. How would if we put them here, then what? They don't really work out that well when they're on angles like this, do they? But I could do this, I suppose. Maybe. I'm not keen. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, guys. I don't think so. Sorry, you're his. Can I not get you? Pick you up? Come on, really? Select. Select. Please select. Yes, get lost. Okay, so this is going to be our little plantation. Now, I've put these here. These are practical. This, we just, you know, if we're going to come over here and harvest nuts, we need to have something nice and close. I know they're all over. We'll sort these out later. But I like having, you know, a little chance to top up your fuel should you need it. God, excuse me. Where do I want to run the fencing for? I was thinking about actually starting it here and running it. Although I'm going to need roads over here too. All right, let's put the road in first, just so I don't do bad things. So that's almost down level with that. Good enough. So that's not where I want. Okay. What do we want to use for fencing here? That's the first thing. I want to define this as something, you know, in and of itself. Now we've got, what do we have? We have stone and a thatch. So anything that coordinates with that in some fashion. We're not going to go with Asian, of course. I like these so much. You know what? Let's do it. I know it's Viking. We're just going to have to deal with it not being historically accurate. Oh, good job. The first thing I do, sure, get lost. I'm angry with you. You're a bad fence. Okay, let's try it this way. And make sure we're facing it. Oh, and now I can't even get through there. Good job. Good. No. Good. We'll fence off this little part. Come on. It's all... Take a deep breath, Ava. You're fine. You can do it. Sure we can. And I'm stuck on a tree, and then we have to go do flippy-do all over again. There we go. That's good. This one is perfect. One more time. And again. And again. Oh, stuck on a tree. And again. Now, do I bring it up here and end it? Do I wrap it? I think we do. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. And then, do I want a fence here? I think I do. In the center. How do I want to do this? if we just put the 2, but over here, this has got to come up one more, right? That would level this out, I think. I think so. And then, okay, you know what? We're going to do this. Sure we are. I mean, we can flip over these fences. They're just for show anyway, right? But now here's, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to run roads through here, so I'm going to quit with that right now. But here's the thing. See, I want, if that's going to be for the farm, then this has got to go around all of this too. Oh, happy day. Nope, the other way. Good girl. The hazel tree is leveled up, and that's because I'm starting to level up. I want to start, you know, consciously leveling up the warehouse. I have I've put some nut trees and some mushroom trees near one of my farm hands to start just harvesting a few of those on a regular basis. And the hazelnut trees were the ones that I can get the most nuts out of per year, farm year. So I gave him those to work with, and then the mushroom trees that are, you know, every season sort of thing, because I find those are not stuff you get a lot in questing, or as often anyway. Especially the mushrooms don't seem to come up for me. I mean, it's chance, but they haven't been coming out. So when I go to level it and need nuts or mushrooms, I've been having to go out and actually farm a whole bunch of them real quick so I can put the next level up. So I thought, you know what, it's time to just have those numbers start to slowly rise up and have a good stock of them somewhere. So I figured a farmhand could do that for me with, and he gets paid for it, right? He has a vested interest in doing it, so, and I don't care. I'd rather be decorating a house. Like, you know, let's be honest. Okay, get off of there and add that one. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. Well, no, we'll put it along the front too. We'll fix it up. But I know I missed a spot back here, so let's go get it. La-da-dum-dum-da-dum-dum. And there we go. So that is fenced in. Now this is off-centered. I totally get that. I understand, but I think, you know, that's okay. Properties don't come in neat, tidy blocks. This is a true story. They actually don't. I know you didn't know that. The things you learn on the internet. Isn't that exciting? I mean, sometimes they do, but they don't always. The last property I had this big train. Ah, I saw that as soon as it just, damn it. Okay, let's line up. Can we get you? Get you. Get you. I got it. Woo-hoo. Like so. And like so. Now this, I'm not convinced that this is a good idea, because what did I do? I put it back because I'm just that smart. I'm not sure that this is a good idea, because I know that, you know, when I'm coming down to the end of these, am I going to want to tumble over that fence every time? I'm not convinced I will. I may end up removing this. Oh, again, with the thing. Don't do this at home, kids. Okay, so we have a nice fenced-in property full of lovely trees. We have our little farm. The fences match, so that'll be your first clue that there is a connection between the nuts on one side of the road and the nuts on the other side of the road. And we're all nuts anyway. We know this, right? So you're going to go like so, I suppose, because I can't go the other way. That's your first clue. Now, this fits into this space kind of neat and tidy, but I don't know. I don't want it there. It's like, it's too much in your face. It's going to go here. I mean, this is still close. It's not that much further away. We'll be fine. There we go. So if you log in over here and you need to top up, you can. It's all good. Now we can put the fencing all the way around. Like so. Yeah, this is gonna work. And like so. It didn't go. How did I lose that? Go. Thank you. I really, that's better. I don't think I'm going to put one there. Just sometimes it makes it harder to aim. I'll put a tree, or we'll put another, you know what, we're going to put another sign right here. Are we going to put a sign right here? No, we're not. It'll be in the road. We could put one here, though, facing this way, right? I kind of like that. Oh, we do this. And then turn it so it's facing, you know, so it's facing every way except the way we want it to face. That way. So, you know, it's pointing toward the main shops. I like it. Okay, let's go see what our signs look like. What do we, I still haven't found the pecans though, have I? So we have the, that looks all very pretty. Let's see if we can't try to find pecans one more time. Okay, these are not nuts. These are not nuts. There are peanuts. These are veg, kiwi, sunflowers, veg, mushrooms, tea. Okay, there's the almonds, coconut, that's the fir. It's tamarind. Am I just not seeing it? I got a feeling, I start to feel like it's not there. What do the pecan trees look like, guys? Pecan. I wish we could sort these alphabetically. Seriously. That is you can sort them by 1,000 things, but you can't sort them alphabetically. It's just, huh? All right, what am I missing? I obviously don't know what the pecan icon looks like. That's pistachio, hazelnut, walnut. That's the pecan. Oh, I've already got the pecan. Why was I thinking that was something else? Because that's a very weird thing for a pecan. I guess it's not, though. They've got the little fuzzy bit over it. That's why that's looking that way. Well, heck. And I bet there's going to be 1,000 messages going, what are you doing? Brain dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was looking for the nut without the fuzzy, the stuff, which was obviously my mistake. Let's do these. We don't have these, do we? Do we have these? The things? I don't remember. No, I don't. Good job. I did a thing right. I'm so proud. Fine. Be like that. Okay, so do we want paths, roads in? No, we don't, because these won't line up. You're so wrong to do that to me. We could do, what could we do? Shoot. I mean, there's not a lot of point in putting trees around here because we have a few trees sort of kicking around already. But then again, we could put something. What do we want to do with this? Maybe we just want to wait till it's summer. I mean, I was thinking we could put like the short grass in or something, which wouldn't give us that weird effect. And then we could run this along like so. Because that's the only way to make this look like there's some sort of path up to these houses without it getting into kind of like, why did you do that? It just doesn't fit very well. So we're going to do this. So we come hauling across. There will be some sort of path. I think we're just going to put in some flowers at either side of this fence and something low growing this time because we do have a lot that's tall here. Do we want to go individual ones in bright colors? Blue, yellow. Yellow's kind of pretty. So is blue. We're going to put 3 here, and then we'll think about what we're going to plant here. You know what? I was liking those poppies when we were doing the tree place, and I didn't go with it because we had a lot of colors that were in the range of red, but we don't here. I think I'm going to go with those poppies. They were feeling good. Is that the ones? No, that's the other ones. What am I looking for? Those. We shall have the bright red poppies in the pretty yellow containers. That'll add a splash of color to a very, very green area. Now we do have the gold over here of the pistachio, and we've got the pink on the other side, but this is going to be good too. It will help. Especially in the dark of winter when everything's well, you know, dark. Okay, so we're going to have a couple of things there. We need what? This is a nut plantation. Do we want a barn? We don't really have room for barns, so we're not going with that. A silo, we could probably put silos up. Although in this area, it feels like we would want to go, because of the thatched roof, would we want to go with these? Do I want these? Do they look like, oh, nuts? Oh, nuts! Duh! We could do, sorry, a little shop. Right? Everybody wants to come and buy the fresh roasted chestnuts and all those fun things. And then we have more storage. Although I'm not going to actually put it back there. I'm going to put it, you know, you're torn, right? You want to put it in the front where people can see it, because you want to get their attention, come here and buy goodies. On the other hand, I don't like it there in front of, this is also, you know, a living plantation. This is where people are living. So I think we're going to do that here. Or should it be up one more? Because as you're coming by, the road is going to have to take a turn up there because of the landscape. So the road would, if we put a road in here, it's going to be right here in front of this. So maybe back one, so you can get off the road. Okay, so we will put this right here. This is going to be fine. Do I want to place two of them? There's a good question. These are the pistachio, almond, peanuts. What are on this side? Peanuts and nuts. So they are different on each side. So I could put two. As long as I rotate them the correct way, they wouldn't be identical. And then we have a lot more nut storage for all the nuts I don't actually have. That's so good. I did the same way. Good job. Not that way. Is that it? I think that's changed, right? Yeah, there we go. So now they're not identical in the front. That's good. That's all good. 'Tis a goodly thing. We have a little utility section back here. That's absolutely fine too. I think I'm going to take more of those yellow planters. Oh, I gotta shut up again. I'm talking too much. All my recordings have been long in here lately. I am a noisy person. Me and Bella. Now I know where my dog gets it. That one. And this one. We could call it Poppy Tree Plantation. No, because there are no poppy trees. It's better than Nut Tree Plantation. Marginally better than Nut Tree. I'm just saying. Oh, goodness. We need a name. What are we going to call our little farm? We have a little farm and it has no name. The farm with no name. I walked through the desert to a farm with no name. There we go. So we have a patch of green. We have some little paths. Even though we have all these trees around, it still feels like we need something taller behind it. Like, is this any better? Like, this is taller. This is a nice big proper IM tree, right? The U trees, maybe we gotta try. Yeah, here, this is what I'm talking about. We're gonna pop that sucker behind there. So we have nice big tree over there, and yeah, maybe the earth tree over here. Yes, this one tree that looks like a globe. You get that on the Earth Day thing, whenever that is, which is probably relatively any minute or something. It's spring, right? So we'll put you there and you there. You tree. Yeah, I see what I did. It wasn't on purpose, so I cannot take credit. No credit for me. And sure, 'tis a wee bench. If this is going to be the public garden, yes, this is the main place. This could be like the main office and they live over there, or, you know, the dad who started it and his son and their wife moved in because they're taking on the business or something. We've got two little houses here. I can live with this decision. It's fine. It feels like something is missing, but I couldn't tell you what it would be. A little picnic table where they sit out under the tree and have lunch on occasion? Sure. There we go. See, it's a family place. It's good. There we go. We have our tree plantation. It has a home and family that run it. The trees are in a neat, nice, tidy little row. What we do need, however, I just realized this, is a gate of some sort because I forgot that part. And now I'm going to have to, no, try to select this. Yes. Is it the right one? If it's not, I won't even care. I'll move the road. Okay. We do need a gate here though. Like so. And I think we're probably going to have the railroad track running along the front of this. We've got all this signage. We've got this beautiful little spot. I think we're going to have to show that off as part of the farm. So there we go, folks. Oh nuts. It is the Oh Nuts tree plantation. I like it. Till I see you guys next time. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. This is not a big channel. There's not lots of views, but my gosh, the views I have. You guys are amazing, and I love you to death, and you make it fun. And Patreons, I literally can't live without you. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks.